Just don't get hit, bro. Just don't get hit, bro. Don't
Is
block.
it-
And
it
with
all-
that,
Never mind.
we can begin again talking about not getting hit, bro. Perhaps you will go and get hit at the location that was given to you last time by the Lady Shareshni, who, continuing in her apparent search of ancient Montag artifacts, which she has now revealed to you, is in service to her attempting to free her nation from its own undead infestation. She has given you the location that she has divined from some of the books that you found for her of the lab of a Montasian magister who she believes may have items or information that will be helpful in her quest. She has given you general directions down the river and where to find the lab of the Magister Shaness. And now, all that remains is for you all to make your way there.
Yes.
And we're there.
Quint, you're over encumbered.
Oh no.
Just thought I should mention.
Wait, why? Is it because he's only got one arm?
No, I don't know why he is right now in particular.
Let's look into my equipment.
But yeah, you're carrying one more bulk than you can.
Oh, it's from my ammunition. Okay.
What?
My ammo takes up bulk.
No, I know. Just when did that happen? Did you?
I think it's actually more. You picked up the sword cane, and that moved you from 6 bulk to 7 bulk. It's exactly 1 bulk.
So,
You can't use a gun. You can just leave it at home.
well, I should still keep it with me. Let's see. How do I move a piece of stuff?
Can you shoot properly with one arm?
I can shoot once, probably a negative.
Damn.
You know you're not wearing the leather armor you're carrying?
Am I fucking
That
not?
that would also fuck up your bulk as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Where do I go for that?
Yeah, you just click the little shirt that's next to the leather armor, and I'll put it on.
Oh. I also wasn't wearing my explorer clothing.
Yeah, you've just been walking around naked.
Oh, it's worn as armor. There we go. Okay, I have it. So there's worn and then worn armor. So my explorer's clothing is worn. It's just worn as clothes. So is the leather armor. Now I've switched it to being worn as armor.
Yep. So you now have the benefit of the leather armor. Your AC is now 21, and you have an extra bulk to work with. Or actually a 4 light bulk. And you're still carrying the sword cane.
Yeah.
So you're all good now.
Yeah.
Well, except for the fact that you're missing an arm.
Yeah.
You were also approached by Ilyana last time, who mentioned that your personal friend, alluding to Danan, wanted to speak to you.
Yeah, and I said that's not a good idea right now. They're literally watching me.
Exactly. To which she became a little frightened herself for her own safety, as it occurs to you that Ilyana, living and working in Barnes Homestead, never had anything to fear, really, from the Baron or his reach. They simply were not there. Barnes Homestead, up until now, has been a perfectly safe place for anyone wishing to assist Danan.
But no longer.
No longer indeed, as it is now filled to the brim with angry, fiery people with big hats.
Big hats.
You have also acquired a bunch of travel gear and at Clayne's shop, and if there's anything else you'd like to do, let me know. Otherwise, Shanessa's lab awaits.
Let's go.
I spent a lot of money, so we'll just say I bought extra snacks last time for any Inquisitors that follow us.
Right.
I remember I spent too much on rations, so I'm
Yes,
just going to put snacks in my inventory.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have a ton of stuff in. You do just have a ton of rations, right?
That's true. 14 rations!
14 days
Lot
of
of
rations, yeah.
That's a lot of jerky.
So basically, you're just carrying around spare food for anybody who needs it.
Yep.
Which is nice. You're also carrying around a bag of dirt and a sheath.
Why are you carrying a bag of...
It's
think
for
you-
my healing mud.
Do you need to heal via mud?
Yeah.
Well, the sheath is for my dagger, and yeah, my healing mud. One second, let me
Healing mud.
cast healing mud.
Yeah, the healing mud's been around since like session 1.
Mhm.
Oh, I just forgot. Okay. I guess this
I don't
is my...
need healer's tools. I have mud.
I guess this is the part where Eight Eyes thought that it wasn't mud, but something else that was probably a lot more pleasant and kind of... I don't know. Continue.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So if you have any like daily preparations that you have to make early, you should do that now. But otherwise, you begin your trek down into the woods south of Barton's homestead.
What?
I'm sorry?
Is it a cat?
It's like like a cat noise.
No, that is my doggy. She wants to go for a walk. I will be right back. Sorry, Salas.
Okay.
I didn't think she would pop up with a microphone.
Yeah, she said.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You mentioned like the big hats, which somebody did, and all I could think of was Big Hat Lagan from Dark Souls. So I googled Big Hat Lagan, and
Logan, you mean?
Yeah, Logan was Jack's character from the.
oh yeah, I don't know why I
previous
say it. But yeah,
Doesn't really seem
but a Reddit post for r/Elden Ring, will Big Dark Souls have bigger hat Logan?
I mean, I think DS3 has a literally what Sal's described as. I don't know if that's inspired by it.
Well, it's the Crystal Sages, which are like the biggest hats.
Yes.
No, not the crystal shit. Just like there's literally there's like a when you enter a village, there's a literal unit, a character that's like a person with a big ass staff with a big ass hat holding a book.
Oh, the
that
missionary.
sets fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like okay. I remember. Yeah. Missionary, yeah.
Also, I'll note that there are a number of things in your stash that you could be using if you were so inclined.
Where did we go to the stash again?
I have another random question.
Yes.
So my gloves give me a +1 bonus to medicine checks, but I use nature for medicine checks. Does that still count as a medicine check?
No,
Okay.
that isn't a skill.
Yeah.
You need nature gloves.
Well, they're healer's gloves.
I'm gonna
You get
take
a
mean
+1
medicine
bonus
makes
to medicine checks.
You need botanist gloves.
taking the healing potion.
So yeah, because you use nature instead of. I mean, that's such a. You're.
I don't need it. I was just wondering. Do I ignore that line or not?
No, strictly speaking, you don't. And anyway, it's going to be automatically applied, right? So, or rather the system is definitely not going to add it onto your nature rolls. But by wearing the gloves and investing with them, you still do get the advantage of the 1 action 2d6 plus 7 heal
Yeah,
that you can do. So it is still worthwhile having on.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I was just refreshing my knowledge of the things I have.
Right. Also, as you're traveling, if you look at the party window, which,
Pretty.
yep, under actors, the little pawn icon, and you click on the little page that's on the party,
Yeah.
What am I
um,
looking for?
you can see that it has an overview of everybody. Below, you have a second hero point hanging out.
What?
No, I was just wondering if
I got rid of it.
Hmm?
I also
or
took
did
the
I give you
trackers
did I give
too.
you a second one at some point? Because that actually sounds familiar to me.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
I feel like I used the hero point within like the last several sessions, and I still have one. So maybe
It refreshes every session. So
oh, I see, I see, I see.
um, and Biblo and 8 Eyes should probably fix their healths. But if you go into exploration and into activity and click on browse when it brings up your character sheet, you can see that there are a number of activities that you can hold in your character sheet and then place into that so you know what you're doing while you're traveling, such as scouting or tracking, impersonating, coercing.
I'll be on the tech magic duty. Oh, I don't have tech magic prepared. I should
I
do
think
that.
blocking reduces your movement speed if you're doing that while moving. So I'll just move normal.
True,
Anything,
but
any exploration activity reduces your movement speed.
Oh, it does. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep my shield raised then. If somebody's gonna be slow, then might as well.
you can also, so to do that, you can click on activity and click on browse and use the defend action.
Activity.
Yeah, under the party, under exploration.
It's not letting me.
You
Oh,
gotta,
I can.
You gotta go to your character sheet.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah.
just click on the plus sign that's next to your character, it will
Ah.
bring up your character sheet automatically to the correct tab.
Oh, I see. Exploration.
Oh.
So you want to
It's
click on browse and then use and just drag one of the ones that are there onto your character sheet. And then you can use that with the party.
They're all do scout, so everybody gets the initiative bonus.
Defend. Okay.
And doing these have mechanical benefits when you are like getting into combat. So, like, if Talos has defend active while you're exploring, Talos will automatically have a shield raised at the beginning of combat.
Scout gives an initiative bonus, which is what I'm doing. So everybody gets the initiative bonus when we get into combat.
Exactly.
I put the effect in chat.
Initiative bonus. Is it scouting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, effect
Those
scouting.
don't stack though, so you want to vary
Yeah, you
what
want
you're
different
doing.
ones.
Do I put it on me or?
Just
Yeah.
click on active on your character sheet.
He's talking about the effect. For scouting.
Oh. Fuck out.
For defend, yeah, you just want to click active. Yeah.
Yep.
Active and then put it scouting too for me.
No.
Or
Nope.
No, you want to click. You want to drag the effect scouting to your pog.
drag the effect scan into my pod?
Yes.
Okay, I did. And I make my defend active.
Well, you'll just be raising. Your shield will be automatically raised before your first turn begins.
All right.
So that'll be the start of combat. You can just raise your shield.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so while you guys are figuring that out, and please let me know if you have any questions on setting that up, you begin to make your way out of Barton's homestead and south along the river.
Down the river.
Yes. Your travels along the riverbank are fairly quiet. You are simply soon surrounded by the great vistas of nature. Occasionally, where the river bends in the correct way, you can the clearing and the trees lets you see the mountains to your west and off, and the massive amounts of trees upon where the terrain becomes hilly to your south. And occasionally, just a great massive tree that seems to dominate all the others with its height. The 2 days of travel it takes you to get to your location pass by safely. If you would just mark off 2 days worth of rations.
Okay.
It is at early afternoon where you come upon a gray stone pillar where set into what once may have been a crossroads. The forests have reclaimed the roads in the intervening centuries. The cobblestones broken up, grass and leaves and dirt covering up most of the roads. Their actual directions no longer evident, as trees have themselves grown up between the stones and destroyed most of the evidence that the roads existed. But the crossroads remains somewhat intact, specifically the standing stone, which looks very similar to the one that you found when you were out in the woods, exploring by your home. That stone was could be interacted with simply by touch. What do you do?
I'm not touching it.
You touch it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't mind touching it. I'm not scared.
Okay, I said it first. Okay, you reach forward and touch the stone.
You die.
I reach with my left arm and then realize, oh no, I don't have a left arm.
Yes. And thus Kea is able to touch it first. The runes carved into the side, or the lettering really, carved into the side of the stone flicker with what remnant arcane power the object still has. And though the letters are quite eroded, the magics that project them into the air above the stone are quite clear, if somewhat flickery. The letters are the same alphabet as North Common, though you don't recognize the names or the language. But the one pointing off towards the woods has a couple of words that you don't recognize, followed by one that you do. Shaness. The stone road becomes completely occluded, only a few yards from the standing stone. But even despite that, you think you can follow the path. The occasional cobble sitting askew on the surface, leading your way through the forest. It is late morning when you come upon a gate. A tall, spiked iron gate is set in between a pair of 6-foot-tall stone walls, or what remains of them. They have crumbled over time, and the gate lies open and askew. Actually, quite damaged. Beyond the rust of the years, the iron of the gate looks to have been rent asunder at some point, blasted inwards. And beyond that gate, not completely consumed or reclaimed by the forest, you can see a ruin of what once may have been a tall and proud building. It's been largely destroyed, crumbled onto itself. The footprint of the building being most evident, though there are more walls intact, leading as you lead inside, as you would proceed into the ruin. And indeed, you think you can see a passage leading to a doorway into a darkened space that appears to still be structurally sound. What do you do?
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talos would like to step through first.
Okay.
Can I read aura to see if there's
Read aura is
anything-
more for something that is directly next to you and you can focus on. If you want to actually
Okay.
like just pulse out, well, I think you have the
One
spell that
second.
would be also appropriate. If you just want to like detect if there's magic around, that would
That's
be
what
detect
chaos
magic.
exploration activity is. So
Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, I was already doing it.
Yeah, Kea,
I do have detect magic.
Kea,
All
detecting
on my familiar.
as
I have
you
both.
oh, all right. Kea, you begin or you detect magic, just occasionally sending that feeler out to see if there's anything arcane around. You begin to notice very weak magic auras in the general vicinity of this house, or this building, rather. The first thing that you notice that is giving off a magic aura is as you start approaching the house, the next to the what remains of the archway of the main door is a sconce, a little hooded sconce, which at one time would have been likely encased in glass, but the glass has shattered, leaving only a single cracked pane left. And in it is burning a pale white flame. You can detect further magical auras further into the building, but they all seem very weak and sort of just like a ambiance of arcane power. Things that were magically enchanted and have since been destroyed or by the passage of time have been worn away to the point that they have only the basic dregs of their magicality. And perhaps the lingering echoes of whatever powers were unleashed to destroy this place. What would you like to do?
Well, now I'm stepping through first, but am I alerted of magical presence?
I presume Kea would mention it to you, but also it's pretty. Anyone getting close to the door would notice the sconce that's next to it. Sort of like hanging askew at this point. It appears to be a little ever burning flame that has just been burning there since it was first put up, surviving the destruction of its of the building it was attached to, just to sit there and light its porch up till the end of time.
All right. I'll enter Everstance and I will walk
Can't
through.
enter stances.
Huh?
When you're on combat, you fool.
Hey,
Only?
yes, you can only take stances when you're in combat.
Alright, well, I mean, I'll just raise my shield and move forward.
Yeah, you can do that.
Um, All right. Talos, you proceed through the main doorway past the sconce, which creaks at your heavy footfalls but remains intact. It's actually sort of shaking on what little still attaches it to the wall, and move into the building. The uh, the passage of time has been cruel to this place, but it also clearly was attacked at some point. You can see where in some of the destroyed, or where some of the walls are not destroyed, you can see where they were instead damaged. The stones left scarred by powers. You can see where stones have melted into each other by blasts of heat or perhaps acid. But truly, unfortunately, everything in this front area has been completely either destroyed or consumed by the ages. Any furniture that was perhaps out here was rotted away. The timbers that may have once held up a second floor also gone. But as you move further into the back of the building, you do get closer to a double door that is ajar. One of the doors having dropped off of its hinges into the space. And peering into that, you can see that the stones there look more reinforced compared to the rest of the building. Heavy pillars within holding up the ceiling. This part of the building appears to still be intact.
How intact are we?
Intact enough that you can go inside and not be immediately afraid of the building collapsing on you.
I'll head over there.
Okay. Do the rest of you follow?
Yes.
Of course, I guess. I'm not really.
Okay. You stand before the double door.
May I make a perception check to see if there's any?
Sure.
Has this door been used recently? Something like that. Oh, yikes!
Talos, you look inside the space. You can't tell if the door has been used recently. It looks like it fell in on itself a long time ago and has just sort of been sitting there. It's quite covered in leaves and detritus, and looks like mold is growing on it in spaces. But the wood must have been very well treated, or perhaps enchanted, in order to survive all these years and be still as intact as it is. Looking beyond it, you can see it's difficult to see in the darkness that presses in on your vision as you try to peer within the doorway. But you can make out a couple of pillars and some detritus in a room that appears to go back a fair ways out of vision of what you can see without bringing additional light inside.
Can someone bring in the light?
Good. Cecil in there.
I glow.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Cecil turns
Wait.
on, and peering inside the room. In fact, I'll just activate it now. We'll say that you guys are still. Actually, let me just first reset the fog of war. So, because I was working on it yesterday, I don't remember if I did that. Okay, so we're dark. Yes, we are. Good.
All right, yes, sir.
God bless you.
Mm.
Oh my god, there's a dead dog in here.
It was just a sneeze.
There is a dead dog. Actually, that's a dead horse.
Oh, okay.
Considering
There's
that's like 10
there's a
feet
very
long.
it's a very tiny dead horse.
It's
A pony. It's a dead pony.
how big are dogs that you're interacting with? That's over. That's like an 8-foot long horse dog. Otherwise,
Awesome. I think my size is throwing it off.
Oh my god, it's a giant dog.
My memories might be skewed because I interacted with these dogs when I was much smaller, but Newfoundlands get that big, I think.
Newfoundlands do get very big. They do not get to be 8 feet long
Well, why not?
because no dog gets that big.
It's unfortunate that nature is stifling joy in my heart.
I'm always saying this.
You find yourself within a fairly large and still fairly intact chamber. A couple of the supporting pillars have collapsed, but enough still stand that the ceiling has not entirely caved in. There are bones in this place besides the broken door. You can see the collapsed form of a horse. This is bones in the center of the chamber, and more bones besides throughout the room. Some of which, many of which, look quite humanoid.
Perhaps this was a defense?
From what you recall of what Lady Sharajni told you, the Magister Shaness had survived the destruction of Montag, only to be later slain by the Archlich Xerxes. So perhaps so.
I'm assuming that's like a door over there.
Yes, a passage leads off to the right, to the east, rather.
What the?
Purple and yellow.
Can I? Oh, I can.
Yes.
Yep. You'll have to squeeze. It'll be difficult terrain for you, but
Yes. Now with Cecil in a better spot, Talos, you begin squeezing through the passage, and see that it continues straight on into the east, into another chamber, and to the north it branches off. But that direction is heavily occluded by webs.
that's good. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Push press it and kind of motion to perhaps check.
Oh wait, here I gotta make sure the rest of the party doesn't get lost in darkness.
There you go. Second light bulb.
There we go.
Don't forget to throw the spell effect onto yourself or whatever you're casting out on Kath.
I can wait here and somebody can check. Is that an entrance, right? The web one?
Yes, that you can see that it leads off to the north, but you can't see where. The chamber being very, or the corridor being very, basically completely covered in webs. You're not sure how long it is, and you can't see where it leads.
Let's get this settled first, and I'll figure out the webbed corridor. And let's just get our corners checked first before we piss off a bunch of spiders.
Alright.
Eight
Yeah, I'd
Eyes
prefer not
watches
to.
the entrance.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, wait.
No,
Hmm?
What?
we're not in combat. There's no turn order.
Just making sure.
Talos, you enter the room and find what looks like a dining chamber, still
A pig.
set for dinner. A pair of fine chairs sit on either side of a table, and on the table is a platter with a roast pig on it. It looks delicious.
I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah.
Four leering gargoyles
Well,
stick
I'm
out of the
trust those
walls of
either.
this chamber.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Am I missing health? Did I? I'm gonna
No, you
just.
should never just. You should have fixed your health.
I'm gonna fix my health. Come on, Tombstone. Just calm down.
No.
Talos will grab like a like a copper coin and toss it over to the Like-
Okay, into the pig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Nice.
new.
Talos.
Yep.
Besides the fact that it's now very dark in there, you hear a gurgling noise, and then the left side of you, now that you're in total darkness, is suddenly sprayed by water. And you can hear water also spraying into the room from the other three gargoyles that you're not next to.
Classic trap.
I need you all to roll for initiative. Let me throw you on the
Okay.
combat checker.
Oh well, there goes
Oh.
me appreciating this
Oh,
very
I
nice
guess yeah,
web.
we lost Talos.
Oh wait, initiative.
Oh shit. I rolled a
First
30.
one of the day.
I rolled.
Did the door close or
privately.
something? Sounds like blanked for a second.
Yeah.
I'm fucking exhausted. Okay. I
Yes.
worked for 7 hours today.
Oh well. Yes, a door did close directly in front of you, Cecil.
Yeah. Was it like a normal door or is it like a fucking like sliding ass dungeon ass door
It
made of stone
is
or whatever? I don't know.
it is a sliding stone door that rose from the floor and up to the ceiling.
Damn. Okay. Well, like
Um,
Talos gonna need to pull that down.
Indeed. All right. The Drowning Pit Trap is going to use its 4-action routine. To fill the chamber with water. Talos.
Yep.
The chamber is filling with water very quickly. You're very tall. Actually, how tall are you at this point? Because we did increase your size to large, so you.
It's 7'4" now.
Yeah, so 7'4" was your old height. We'll have to figure out
It
what
should
your
be
new
like
one
over
is.
10.
Oh.
Right.
No, large starts at 8 foot, and minotaurs would probably be between, like 9 to 10 feet tall, maybe.
Give me
8 to
Give
9.
me like 8, 10.
Okay. So, yeah, the chamber is filling with water very quickly. It is literally spraying out of these gargoyles. And by the end of this first turn, you're up to your waist.
In?
Water.
Water.
Oh. It's not poop water, is it?
No, it's just and it's just Talos.
No, I know. It's not poop water, is it?
Oh.
At this point, that distinction may be very academic. Because regardless of what kind of water it is, he'll be able to drown in it.
I just hope it's not poop water.
Oh my god.
Music.
Okay. Is it my turn? Oh no, it's yours.
It's
It,
Eight Eyes, yep.
it is 8-Eyes' turn. 8-Eyes, what do you
Oh.
do? You don't know
Eight
what's
Eyes,
going
you
on
wanna-
really. You just saw a door close in front of you, in between Talos and the rest of the party.
Eight Eyes, delay until after me so I can move out of the way and you can move where I am because you have the better athletics check of all of us. So you might be able to get the door down to save Talos. If Talos doesn't do it.
Okay.
Or yeah, I say it in character to the Eight Eyes, get over here. I'll get out of the way.
All right.
Just wait a minute.
All right. Kia, you see that this section over here? There's like an adjacent section. We're gonna, we'll figure things out, I guess.
I mean, I can just squeeze past everybody.
Can
You
I
could-
squeeze
I just
past
got-
everybody?
Yeah, I just need the open space. Because we can't be in the same square. So you just delay until after me.
I delay.
Okay.
Ole.
Ole.
Okay. Talos, it is your turn.
Dropping a Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to do that. Dropping an item is
Is free.
free?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to drop my shield.
Okay. There's a heavy splash into the water that now surrounds you as your shield begins sinking.
And I'm going to turn around, and I'm assuming I know that the wall came up and not.
Yeah,
right?
you know that there's something blocking you from Cecil, and frankly, you're right next to it, so you could just feel it and see that there's something that a wall section has appeared in between you and him.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to so what it is? Force it open?
Yes, you can try to force open the door.
I'm going to attempt to force it open.
Okay. There you go. Whoa!
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, rolling a 19 with a plus 12. You can avoid damaging it in the process. Was this a critical success? No, it was not. This was a success. Yeah, Talos, you take a bit of a movement back, and just throw your shoulder into the door. It's literally a sheet of stone, but even stone, when thin enough, and also when having a gigantic bullman thrown against it, can break, and you cause this door to just shatter and collapse, causing a torrent of water to just spill over Cecil, Biblo, Quint, Kea, and 8-Eyes, all of whom I need to now need you to make a actually an athletics check yourselves.
All right.
Okay.
Story.
Biblo's gonna just float away like a little cartoon boat. Let's see.
Okay. Biblo, you're not even rolling.
Oh no, I am. It's taking me a second to get to the page.
Okay.
But
I've just decided I've rolled a critical 1
oh,
What?
in my mind. I don't know. I'm speaking for Rita.
Well, don't do
made a
that.
6.
Okay. Cecil and Biblo, you both begin washing away. That pushes you up against your friends. Any of the three of whom can attempt to catch you guys.
Catch. That's a grapple. What do I got to roll for that?
Athletics, actually. Okay. Which one do you want to catch with that?
I will catch the tiny clown.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
People you get to hear. Does anyone want to try and catch Cecil as he's sort of sailing past?
Can I?
Eight Eyes has 2 hands.
I'm afraid, Talos, you are busily throwing yourself through a door at this moment.
I mean, I do have 2 more actions. Huh?
I catch my best friend. I do in
Or-
fact have 2 hands.
Yeah, you do have to. I mean, this is more of a reaction, which Eight Eyes would have already. Well, I guess Talos, you do still have your reaction too. So yeah, Talos, if you would like to try and grab Eight Eyes, Cecil, since he's right next to you, sure, go ahead.
Is it, grapple, right?
Eight Eyes, you only have 1 reaction, so you would not be able to grab Cecil, which was why I was asking someone else.
Damn, should have been. Should have cracked a Red Bull.
Talos, you are able to sort of snag Cecil by the cape before he goes washing away, and your other 3 companions brace yourselves as the water sprays past them. Does not go up the northern hallway, instead washes down through this main chamber, taking some of the bones with it as it pours out the door. After a few moments more, the 4 spigots stop pouring water into the room.
Well,
And I forgot to mention actually, when you threw that coin into the pig, and was still able to see it, you saw the coin pass directly through the pig and sort of make a ripple. It caused the pig to ripple where it hit it.
Ripple, like magical ripple, or
Yeah, as if it, like when you jump through a painting in Super Mario 64.
Gotcha. I see.
Well, I think that probably could have guessed it, but
Anything
think
else
was
in there?
magical. No.
Okay.
Well, not that you have discovered yet, anyway.
Yeah. It was kind of dark.
Guess I'll turn around and look now. Is the pig? Can I pass my hand to the pig?
You do pass your hands through the pig, and you hear the mechanical noise of the door attempting to reassert itself, but of course it basically does not exist and can no longer move. However, you also hear. Make a perception check, please. As the force, this will be difficult as the 4 spigots are also starting to pour out water again, making their own noise. Yeah, unfortunately, that does not. Well, surely there's nothing else to hear, he said. I should have asked you to do that secretly, but anyway.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No, it's not your fault. I didn't ask for it. But yeah, the pig is clearly an illusion, which makes sense because would have to be something like 400 years old, unless it's new. But then, who would build a trap in a ruin?
Well,
I look around the room.
Sure. If anyone else would like to go into the room, look around.
Okay.
I'll peek in. I look.
Cecil, you don't really see very much besides. In your casual disinterest, you see that, yeah, that's a pig, and those are a bunch of gargoyles. Nothing to see here.
I just don't want to get trapped in here again.
Yeah.
Well, the means
Can
of
I look
trapping is
and or
that
read
you're-
auras?
Are you chilling?
Sure. Kea, as you're looking through the room, and a read aura, yeah, you determine it's a minor image of a pig, but also it has a magical trap trigger such that anything passing through it, wowee, Biblo, anything passing through it would set off the trap, shutting the door and causing the water to flow out of the spigots, which by now have stopped again. Biblo, as you're exploring through the room, you note that over here, there is a slight shift in the pattern of the arrangement of stones in the walls for about a 5-foot section.
Give it a little poke.
A little poke becomes a slightly more impassioned press as you push
Here.
a stone into the wall,
Oh,
causing a section of it to drop down and reveal a north-leading
Secret.
passage.
Who's gonna go through first? I guess I will.
Alice.
You know, I could,
Oh.
maybe just send some lights down there, and then no one has to just walk blindly into the darkness.
That's
the
a
return of the
smart
dancing lights.
decision.
Yeah,
Okay.
just sort of throw them down there. Whoa,
What's
what
this?
the heck is that pizza pie?
That's a slime in it.
Oh,
Oops. I can
No,
okay,
it's
apparently.
a giant mushroom.
Oh,
uh,
That's not a
yeah, there's
slime.
a giant mushroom in the hallway.
Kea throws all your dancing lights out of the way. Yeah, Kea, you approach and see a giant mushroom. Would you? It has a sort of shiny. Its large green cap is covered in a sort of mucus that gives it a very shiny and sort of like what's the word when something has sort of like a rainbow color? Iridescent.
Iridescent.
Look.
Yeah.
Effervescent kept coming up in my head, and that's not the right word. It's not bubbly. But yeah, if you'd like to roll nature, you could potentially identify what this is.
Nature or lore mushroom? Would either
Or
of those
lore
work?
mushroom, either whichever you want.
It's
Mushroom
the
has lore.
same, but I've never gotten to roll lore mushroom before, so.
Lore mushroom should have a lower DC because it's directly related to the topic at hand.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Since it is so specific to mushrooms, you do identify what this giant shroom is. It is a scintillating shroom.
Ooh!
Inedible. Terribly
Ini-
poisonous. Grows in very dark areas
Ooh.
where there has been a large expenditure of magic, or places that are magically active. While it is inedible and very poisonous, will cause you to evacuate your bowels constantly for 24 hours. The goo on top can be collected and used as a salve, which has magical protective properties. You could easily collect some if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
Well, open
You
up the
fell
shroom.
for it, you fool!
The shroom is not trapped.
Allegedly.
But you should be able to open up that giant shroom and see what's inside.
Ooh. Where's my stuff? Let me move this
What is
into
this?
my inventory.
Interstellar abstract for this moment.
Oh, I get 4. Exciting.
Brand new
Inside this chest
discoveries.
are our dreams. Or a hat.
Ooh.
The future is now. Future is space.
You also see that north the passage does continue, and on this side you can tell that there is another stone door. There also appears to be a lever next to it. There's also a lever next to your head, actually, on this within this corridor.
Oh, well, that's not my issue. So I'm gonna go inspect my salve and someone else can deal with that.
Wow.
Yeah, Kaya has what she wanted.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up.
Excuse me. All right,
Pull
tell
up.
us. You begin pressing your way through the. Oh, that poor shroom. Are you going to try and avoid crushing the shroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can't, let me know and I'll go in and like see if I can get some spores so I can like grow it at home or other samples. Maybe I should do that first.
Yeah, I can't guarantee anything.
It would be an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Huh, I can't guarantee anything, so if you do that.
Yeah, let me get some spores.
All right. Kaya,
If we can avoid hurting it, I want to leave it alive, but
Kaya, you're a professional at mycology. You're easily able to collect some spores and other samples from the shroom. You know that it prefers magically active environments, so you're not sure how well it's going to be able to grow at your house, but you can certainly try.
Mhm.
All right. The shroom has been cataloged and is ready to meet its maker.
there you go.
All right, time to make my acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm.
Very well known for my acrobatics, the communities. Oh my god, I am.
Oh,
Actually,
Turns
yeah,
out.
you step over it and don't damage the shroom.
Jeez.
The advantage of being tall. You can lift your legs up pretty high. Okay. Talos, you are now standing next to a stone door with a lever next to it. Would you like to open it?
Okay. Yeah, I'll open it.
A new
Oh.
chamber is revealed, and immediately you are. Your vision is taken up by some sort of strange machine. You can only see about half of it, but it looks like some sort of giant golden solar system.
Oh.
Oh.
orrery.
Alright. Uh,
People, by the
Oh,
way, do you
sure.
have control of your dancing lights, or do I need to give that to you?
Oh, I didn't even try to move them, but I should. Zoop.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, safe and surf.
yeah,
All right. Biblo's friendly light bulbs float into the room. Unfortunately, they can't tell you if it's safe because they are mindless and cannot speak.
I step in.
Okay. This room has clearly faced the test of time with limited success. Much the furniture within it is moldering, though you do see a bookshelf, and the books within, if carefully treated, might be still readable. A armchair has collapsed over the years to the northwest, and there is some broken pottery and a few spider webs in the room. What dominates it is, of course, the gigantic orrery in the center. Though it's strange, it has lenses and arrows more so than planets. And especially it seems to have wards on it. Would you like to make a knowledge religion roll, actually?
Kyle's good at that, right?
Yeah. Not really. Right.
However, this is particularly esoteric, and given the strangeness of the contraption, you're not entirely sure what these some of these writings mean. Perhaps you need to read Montasian. You can also see in the northwest corner a number of scrolls that have been left in the side, some in a pot, some on the ground. The ones on the ground appear to be one particularly stiff breath from collapsing into dust. The ones in the pot look to actually be in rather good condition. Dusty, but otherwise undamaged.
I'll push forward. Oh, let's not walk that way. Let everybody come in.
Only I could cast Stabilize on scrolls.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Is this trustable terrain right here? What is that?
You can
I'll
walk
kill
on it.
you.
It's just broken pottery.
You're dead, 8 Eyes. I'm sorry.
I touched the one thing that makes 8 Eyes completely
You
vulnerable.
fool! 8 Eyes. 8 Eyes doesn't wear shoes. He's dead.
Is this made out of stuff that kills spiders? Not that I would care about that.
I don't think we have that technology yet.
Can I make like an Arcana or an Occultism check on the wards on the orrery?
Sure. Either if you would like.
Okay. I will make it a blind GM roll.
Unfortunately, Kaya, this is overwhelming. It is a extraordinarily complex piece of equipment, and while it is clearly arcane in nature, it appears to have some religious elements, and overall you are just left confused looking upon it. Its purpose cannot be divined, at least by you at this moment.
But can it be defined? Divined by me.
I don't know. You haven't tried yet.
Okay. There we go.
Cecil, as you and Kea and Talos begin just sort of walking around it, occasionally bouncing off ideas and pointing out things, you begin noticing that a lot of these arrows seem to be pointing in a single direction. And as you're looking at them, you begin to look at the runes that are written on the interiormost globe, and you can see that they're not necessarily written in Montasian or even in the North Common alphabet. Rather, they're Draconic.
Oh.
And Elven.
Aha! I know Elven.
And the Elven letters here are not just the Elven written language. These are Elven rune works. It's sort of like the upper alphabet of Elven, not used for conversation or even really communication, but specifically designed for their arcane practices.
You can read Elven. Would you understand some of it?
Being able to read Elven, you can, if you're also trained in Arcana, you can make sense of these things. The issue is that
Cecil's both.
Yes. The issue is that it's also mixed in with Draconic, and actually in places with Montasian, making this thing ludicrously complex to determine. But what you think you can tell is that this device can set itself to different forms of magic and can potentially detect large or powerful auras of it.
Huh. Interesting.
Sort of like a gigantic arcane compass.
Put that down right now. Giant arcane compass.
The books in the bookshelf just look old, and the vast majority are written in Montesian. So unfortunately not a language that you guys can speak.
Nope.
But can we fit them all in our bag of holding?
Yes,
I do have
but
a bag of holding.
Lady Shrejny told you not to touch books.
Yeah.
Oh, true. No touchy.
Can I put the orrery in my bag of holding?
You cannot put the orrery in the bag of holding, unfortunately. It is, for one thing, it is fixed to the floor. You would be hard pressed to move it anywhere without damaging it, especially since the ways out of the room are much smaller than it.
Also, it's probably over 25 bulk.
Yes, it's also very heavy, and just generally speaking, it's over 400 years old, at least. So
Yes.
maybe leave the gigantic marvel of arcane science to where it sits.
Yes.
We can always double back.
Anything interesting with the scrolls, or
Do you touch them? Do you reach out? Do you,
do
do you
they
feel
look
them?
super
Do you
fragile
smell
and
them?
frail? They look fragile and frail, right?
The ones on the floor do. The ones that are in the pot do not.
Can I check the ones in the pot then?
Yes.
All right.
Approaching them actually causes the ones on the floor to collapse a little into themselves. But the ones in the pot, you take and pull out and open up the ancient vellum and find that these 4 scrolls have nothing written on them.
Huh.
I would like to read their aura.
Okay. They clearly have a magical aura. If you'd like to identify it, I think you actually do need to roll an Arcana check, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. 1 second. Let me finish taking notes, and then I will cast this. But I will make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. So yes, you can tell that that these are illusory. Or rather, the scrolls themselves are not illusory, but they have a
Illusory
illusion.
ink.
Yes. They have literally invisible ink on them. Whatever was written on them has been hidden. You suspect that it might reveal itself with a command word. What that might be, you do not know.
Shazam!
It's probably in whatever language. I forgot the name of it.
Montesian?
other
That
language.
seems
Yeah,
likely.
yeah.
Did Shazam work?
Shazam did not work, I'm afraid.
Damn it!
Cecil, where am I? What am I doing? Looking down into the pot, though, you see that there's actually some more stuff, like, in the bottom of it.
Oh.
And a bunch of it actually glints gold.
Oh.
Mm.
Let me examine it. Ah, gold pieces. Nice. 63 gold.
If
Or I'll put the gold in the stash just so it can be divvied out better.
mhm.
And I'll put the other stuff in my bag of holding.
Nice.
Can I use? Okay. Can I
There's,
use?
Can you use prestidigitation?
On the scrolls on the floor to like reconstitute the ones that are crumbling long enough to like make a note of what is on them?
Hmm. Unfortunately, that would be more of the mending spell.
Okay.
They are literally collapsing as you look at them. They're just
Okay.
they're just regular paper, and they're real old, and they've just been sitting there for a long time with nothing interacting with them. So
Yeah,
just
we got
the disturbance of the change in temperature due to your body heat, the change in humidity because of your breath, and just the vibrations of your footfalls are causing them to give up the ghost.
yeah, we got an unusual object, an unusual belt, and 2 unusual liquids. I'll have to identify those later. So yeah, this has got to be a secret passageway right here.
You do see another lever and another stone door.
Oh,
No doubt
okay, so this is-
disguised like the ones that allowed you into this room.
so this must be this is the other side.
This entire chamber is presumably a secret room, while the secret door leading to the west, well, you're not sure where it leads, but presumably that north-facing web-filled room might be it.
Let's go.
Okay, I pull the lever for sure.
Okay. A
Oops.
large central
Oh,
chamber is before you as the door slides down into the floor. The floor of which has dusty webs covering it. A large pile of rubble from a collapsed ceiling, it appears, is in the northeast corner of the room. In the northwest corner is a pair of double doors, in front of which is a large, collapsed portion of the floor. You cannot see where it leads.
So do you guys think these are like support webs? Are they holding up the whole building?
That would suck.
That'd be highly unlikely.
But let's burn them anyways. If
I was
we
gonna
die,
say,
we
should
die.
should I burn them?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Other than spiders.
All right. Cecil snaps his fingers,
Mhm.
and I snap them and point at the webs.
The webs,
As the spell says does.
the webs alight. They are dried out and dusty and quickly ignite. Burning through most of the room very quickly. And immolating pretty much all of the webs that were within. You note that something remains on fire in the sort of northeast corner of the room.
Wait,
It looks like it may be a chest.
Uh-oh.
on fire?
Oops.
Yes.
From the web.
Tombstone lit the webs on fire. And
Which led to the chest being on fire.
Mhm.
Well, that
Well,
sucks.
That's how it goes.
It's
Anyone have
it doesn't appear to be
produced water?
destroyed. It's just on fire currently.
And we're all watching.
Yeah. I get in and I use a ray of frost.
All right. That does not necessarily extinguish fires. You just sort of
Look, I'm trying.
it doesn't work.
Well, instead of doing, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna attempt to smother the fire.
Okay.
But,
Mother the fire.
You-
smother. I love it.
It's
With
not
a-
Great.
difficult. Just using
Fire.
your gauntleted hands, you're able to just pat out the fire. It wasn't a big fire.
For you.
I mean, listen. It wasn't that big, you know?
The chest appears to be locked, however.
How can it be locked? We burnt it.
How big is that chest? That's very small.
It's about 2 feet wide, a foot deep, and a foot high. A foot and a half, really, because of the curvature of the top.
Okay. Can I just break the lock?
Doesn't Quint have like thieves' tools?
I do, but we'll see how I can do with one hand.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you can always use tools as long as you have one hand. I'm pretty sure.
You only need
All
one
right.
hand.
I only need one hand.
I hold the chest for him.
Okay. Thank you. That will help me steady it. Okay. I'm gonna roll for thievery.
The chest yields to your dexterous fingers,
Good at it.
the half that you have left.
Very good.
All right.
What's the box?
I don't know, open it.
3 unusual objects. And 87 gold? No way. 87 gold piece?
Nice. This is a very lucrative place.
Nice.
It does look like there are not a lot of people who have been through this place in a long time. But yeah, you find 2 little stone things which have a strange rune encarved on them, and a pair of boots.
I put that gold in the party stash.
Oh, where's it?
If you go to the character sheet, there should be a open sheet thing. With the actors tab.
Player support.
You should see how there's the party folder and there's a little sheet button on it. You click that and that opens the party sheet.
Oh, the cheat. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And here I will stow these unidentified objects into my bag of holding. I see there's this weird shoes. Are they Air Jordan cells?
They are not Air Jordans.
What the fuck's even the point?
Got them fake J's.
They are very well made, sort of supple leather shoes. Very flexible, with
Nice.
a leaf motif embroidered upon them.
Interesting. Well, into the bag they go for now. For once we're out of here, we can identify shit.
What module is that party session?
That's space system.
That's actually, yeah, that's base in Pathfinder 2e now.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kea, going down that is, you find the spiderweb occluded corridor.
Ah.
I just wanted to open the map.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you're covered in spiderwebs.
Eh.
Say la vie.
Is that a crack? Like, what is that?
That
there's
is the
doors.
giant hole in the ground, directly in front of those 2 doors.
Maybe
That's-
cover it with some big rocks so we can walk over it.
You could certainly try. Would the 4 of you that are in there make perception checks for me, please?
Ooh,
Oh, all right.
spicy.
Kind of.
I like the web-covered bodies in the corner.
Yes, they've actually just burned away to nothing.
Good.
Kea,
Aw.
you will get to act.
Oh.
As you see as you look past Quint, as he's facing towards the hole with Talos and Cecil, trying to figure out a way of perhaps standing on it so that you can open up the doors easily. You see the rubble behind Quint begin to flex upwards. Unseen webs that had escaped the fire holding the rubbles together as a pair of pointy legs and then another pair begin to stick out from underneath the opening. Your warning is caught in your throat as suddenly the trapdoor is flung open.
Oh, trapdoor spider. Oh, was I supposed to like yell at people? Okay.
Uh-oh.
You didn't have a
Rip.
chance.
Okay.
Quint says, I'm in danger.
Quint is in danger. So on this surprise round, Kea and the giant trapdoor spider are gonna be in combat.
Oh, yay.
I wonder if out of character,
Okay.
I could talk to spiders.
I think that's actually
yeah,
a racial
it's
feat for
probably
you.
a feat.
Not an ancestry feat for you.
Oh, I could have, but I didn't take it.
I don't know. You can still take it at level 5.
But I'm not level 5.
All right. The
Oh,
giant
well, I guess we'll
trapdoor
kill-
spider is going to use its lunge action. All three actions. It is going to open its trapdoor, stride, a mighty stride of to here, and is going to make a bite attack against Quint.
That's not good.
Actually, instead of striding to there, it's just gonna sort of pop out of the hole and do this. Anyway, okay, we got your bite right here. Nom.
Oh, shit.
Would like to liberating step.
Okay. Quint, you can make a 5-foot step.
Boop.
Oh, actually, yeah. That liberating step, does that automatically free them from any being from? Oh,
Yes.
The ally can attempt to break free of effects grabbing, restraining. Okay, so let's see if the trapdoor spider's actual grab succeeds, because that is part of this action. Let me see. Agros wants to grapple you.
I have speak with animals prepared today, guys.
Oh, good. You can speak to the horrifying spider.
Yeah.
Okay, it
Eyes
it
will
definitely
be paying
succeeds
attention.
Against Quint. So Quint, you can attempt to escape the grab immediately because of the liberating step.
Okay.
You are
What do I need to
also
roll?
you also have the liberating steps champion's resistance on you currently. So
Okay.
in the meantime,
Okay. So, do I need to, what am I rolling?
Uh,
This is a reflex?
you
Nothing. Or I
you-
guess, yeah.
Yeah, you need
Escape.
to roll an escape roll. That is either acrobatics or actually, you can just
Either.
click on the button there that says
Oh,
escapes,
escapes. Okay.
and yeah.
Acrobatics.
Should use your
reflex,
best.
Okay. No, I'm gonna use the worst one.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Okay. That is a 24. The DC would be a athletics DC. Yep. So yeah, you actually do pull yourself out of the giant trapdoor spider's grasp as and can make your 5-foot step wherever you would like, which was over here, as I recall. thus freeing yourself from the horrifying spider. You do, however, still get bitten by it.
Oh
So
no.
let's roll that damage. Alright, so 17 damage, partially absorbed by the champion's resistance.
2 plus your level. Is it my level?
It's,
I guess it's the same level for everybody.
yes.
So
Um,
6 damage, I think.
and that was automatically deducted, so you only took 11 damage, Quint, thanks to Talos using the power of protection against the spider. And you're not grappled
yeah.
by it, which means you won't be pulled down into its trapdoor pit.
It'd be really funny if I survived losing an arm only to die to a spider.
I mean, it's a spider the size of a horse.
Hmm.
You also
I'd
need
be
to make
like-
a fortitude save. Let me actually just throw that into the chat.
I just want you to know that would terrify Eight Eyes beyond all belief because you're one of his like friends, and he's just like hiding the fact that he's a spider for this very reason. If you got killed by a spider, that'd be bad. But don't die.
Okay. Kea, it is your turn.
All right, first I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And is talking a free action?
Yes.
All right. And I'm just gonna say, whoa, hey, buddy, hi, friend. Look, we didn't know this place was occupied. It looked really abandoned. All the webs were dusty. Please don't eat him.
Oh no, you didn't say that in a haiku. Spiders hate that.
Oh no, I didn't know. You should have told me.
The spider.
Why would I tell you that?
The spider's attention does seem drawn to you momentarily, just out of curiosity as to like how am I actually understanding this stupid winged hairless monkey?
Right?
But
Uh-huh.
besides that, it doesn't really seem to give your words very much heed. But you can actually understand what it's saying, which isn't a lot, but is the word pray over and over again.
Fun.
Well, that's
Okay. Well then I'll use.
I'm sorry. Occasionally he says hunger.
What about food?
Do we have anything
yet.
else that we can feed him? I don't think he can eat our rations.
I don't think that's. I think
No,
whatever we might have will
he
be
wants
too
to
small
hunt.
for him.
I will be a noble sacrifice.
Okay.
I think
Spider-
whatever
the
we have
spider,
will be
the
too
spider
small for
wants
him.
to hunt.
Kea, you have an action left.
Yeah, I'm gonna use wildling word then. I'm making the spider reluctant to harm me if I can.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, I should target that
Yeah,
and
it's-
roll.
it's
Do
good.
that again.
No.
There we go.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it this way. The spider does succeed. The spider
Damn.
succeeds. It's very hungry. It is very hungry, and you in particular look delicious. So when the target attempts a attack roll or skill check that would
Oh, I
harm
can't
you,
move.
it takes a -2 status penalty to its roll. So you are a little bit protected. So that's nice. For as long as you sustain that that ability. Okay. And now I'll just throw everybody else into the initiative. Making
I'll be right back.
being careful. Roll initiative first.
No, he's already gone.
Shoot.
Why am I rolling 18 like every single time? What the hell?
Because it's
Because it's your birthday
your
and that's your
birthday.
age now.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll one more time just to make sure that it's not broken or anything.
I guarantee you it is not. But sure, go ahead.
It's not broken.
Oh, I just really insane miracle, I guess.
I mean, if you want to just roll a d20 and see what happens.
All right, I'm getting my X-Files theme ready.
See, you rolled a 20. Now you're 20 years old. You're not even a teenager anymore.
Hey.
Congratulations.
I
Not
always
be
knew this day
affected.
would come. What?
What?
I don't wanna.
Well,
All right,
You don't
I'll
get a
just
choice,
You don't
roll for Quint
yeah, you
in the
don't need to
meantime.
want to.
Of course. Of course he does.
Dude,
I guess he's going first.
we have 3 nat 20s on initiative this round. That's crazy.
Well, let's pray for the nat ones not to come anytime soon.
One of those 20s, I think, was just Cecil rolling to prove that you can roll
Yeah.
something else besides an 18.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, but
alright.
I mean, I also am Quint and 8 eyes.
Mhm.
Well, no, 8 Eyes didn't get a natural 20. 8 Eyes got an
Oh.
18 and then rolled again.
Oh, I see.
All right, Quint holds his turn until after Biblo Beldabbler.
Okay. Biblo will move all of the dancing lights so that they're like all around the spider. I'm just gonna move slightly so I can move this guy.
Okay.
Move back there.
All right, I'll reset your movement.
Thank you. Can't miss this guy now. And he'll cast a spell, which is Color Spray.
Mm-hmm.
And attempt to dazzle the spider with all these bright lights and colors.
Okay, you don't have to worry about the cone. You can pretty clearly just hit the spider alone. Okay, the spider needs to make a DC 20 will saving throw. The spider has the strongest will of any vermin.
Oh,
Ain't
Okay.
no way.
Unfortunately, the creature is unaffected.
what the heck is that about?
He's got. See, this spider's got an iron will.
All right, everybody, that's me. I'm just gonna take a seat.
The spider looks towards you.
Oh,
Maybe don't take a sit there.
All right. That brings us to then Quint's turn. Quint is.
Yeah.
It doesn't make. Quint, are you back?
Yeah, I posted in
good.
chat. I was back.
I did not see. Which
Um,
chat? Because I'm not looking at all of them at the same time.
Discord. I didn't want to post it in the game chat.
Oh no, Damien tripped. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Good.
Sorry, I chose a really bad time to eat a bite of yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to. I like to think like my sword cane has a little like I fashioned on a little thing at the end for me to like plant my foot on it and pull the actual sword part out.
Sure. Or you could just sort of like flick it away. You can get
Very
it all.
cool,
Ah,
though.
he uses his teeth.
I do look incredibly cool right now. Like I got a cool one-armed swordsman, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm
A
gonna
little bit awkward since you're unbalanced, but yep.
step up and I can't. Oh, I have to. Sorry, I have to fucking equip it. Oops. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then strike.
All right.
Oops, I should have
Don't
targeted
forget
him.
to target things. That 19 is unfortunately you sort of lunge towards the spider. You have been trained in melee combat, but it's definitely not something that you are best at.
Yeah.
And you are still getting used to, having a lot of weight missing off one side. Your blade sort of awkwardly gets knocked aside by one of the chitinous legs of the spider as it begins scrabbling further out of its hole to try and grab and eat you.
Well, I think that's. All right. No, okay. Was drawing the sword? Was that a full action or?
That was an action, yes.
Okay. All right. Then that's it. That is it then.
You have another action.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay.
You get 3 in this game.
Nope.
Not like this.
Unfortunately, now the spider is hungry for you, and unimpressed.
That's good. Maybe we'll target somebody else.
That's the thing. Quint's easy. Also, he's right next to him.
Well, that's my turn.
Yep, the Shrine Trapdoor Spider is going to attempt to have another go at Quint. Well, actually,
This
All
is a new turn, right?
this is a new turn for the giant trapdoor spider, not necessarily for Talos Bravesoul. We haven't actually, or rather, it is a new round, but we haven't actually reached your turn yet.
Oh boy.
Just thinking about what I want to do. Can't lunge again because obviously it's no longer in the trapdoor. Or beneath the trapdoor. So it is just gonna... Oh, actually, what does this do? Nothing. I took that ability away from it. Never mind. Forget I said that. Get out of here. Alright, it's just going to attempt to bite Mr. Quint.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, but you look delicious.
Then it's fair.
Oof.
Yep.
Okay.
It's rolling great.
Jesus, what? In fact, I didn't want to sell. Never mind.
Alright, yes, it does bite at you again, forcing you to scrabble backwards from its horrible fangs.
Yeah.
If you would kindly roll me a fortitude check again.
Okay.
Okay. You don't feel too good. It did actually bite you that time. And one of its fangs did puncture into your leg slightly.
Oh no, he's gonna lose a leg now.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, not every spider do necrosis off of one biting, right? You know, it's
This
like-
one does. You take 3 poison
Oh.
damage, Quint. So, yeah, you're not feeling too good. Also, it is going to try and grab you.
Okay, Spider, you're doing too much now.
It's gonna be really funny if I die here.
Ain't no way.
It successfully grabs you.
This spider's shredded me.
Yeah,
Instead of
Look,
ambush
You're not
predators,
supposed to
man.
give- you're not supposed to not like I get it. They have 6 legs, but why does this guy got a
8.
6-pack abs?
8.
He's got 8
8
legs and 2
I'm-
pedipalps.
Yeah,
tired.
no. If I die again, I die. I was looking at thaumaturge, maybe. You know.
Don't worry, I'll save your ass.
Well, you're
And
gonna
Man,
suffer.
okay.
so it is grabbing you. It sort of snagged its 4 legs into your clothing and begins pulling you back into its hole. Let me see. That requires a last grapple maneuver.
I'll be right.
All right. But fortunately, Quint, you do manage to avoid being dragged into the hole with it. It is trying to currently pull you in, though.
That's horrifying.
Cecil. Quint is
Alright.
being dragged into a hole by a gigantic spider.
Alright. Cecil move to here. Attempt an attack against this thing.
Okay. You
hit.
successfully strike the spider. very, very lightly.
Yeah, really lightly. Jeez.
Yes, you poke the spider in one of the legs that is currently holding Quint. It doesn't really seem to take very much notice.
All right, and then with the back of my shield hand, I'll do a lay on hands on Quint.
Hey! Alright. Cecil, using your newfound healing ability,
Yes.
Quint suddenly feels quite a bit better. Though still poisoned.
Yes.
Talos,
That's
it is
my
your
turn.
turn.
Okay.
For no reason in particular, does that count as divine healing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, rippity dip.
I forgot.
Sorry, carry on. Continue. Whose turn is it?
It's mine. How can I yoink Quint out of its arm?
You could try an opposed grapple check to try and pull Quint out of his grasp. Sure.
Okay, wait. Give me a second. Is grappling at all like concentration? Like it's D&D concentration. If I were to beat the living shit out of it, would it let go, or would I have to still like pry?
It would not automatically let go from damage.
If it dies, though.
If it
Oh.
dies, yes, it will let go. Yes.
I'm going to attempt to oppose the grapple check then.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Nice check.
Okay. Yeah, Talos, you successfully grab Quint by like the back of just like by his shoulder. Your hand can pretty much easily encompass that. And just pull as hard as you can and yank him out of the scrabbling grasp of the spider, which hisses and chitters as it begins climbing back out of its hole to get its prey. Quint is still grappled, but now it's by Talos, who can let him go if he's so inclined.
No.
Does it cause an action to let him go?
No.
I'm not letting him go. I'm going to attack with the shield boss.
Okay.
I'm kind of like will yoink him out of the spider and like backhand with my
I
shield
dig
straight
it.
at them.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm just
healed
safe
sorry.
and protected.
I didn't.
The
I held
people
target.
Quint
on
ever
target.
so slightly.
That does hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You give a pretty solid blow to the spider, which scrabbles back slightly before continuing its advance out of the hole and towards Quint
And I
specifically.
will.
Although it's starting to get a little interested in Cecil too. He glows.
I will then like to where is it? Intimidating glare.
You're going to try and demoralize the spider. All right,
Yes.
go ahead. Yeah. You actually do. This spider is scared now.
Yeah?
It finds, but besides the fact that it finds you way too large for its pit, it finds you genuinely intimidating and appears to be like trying to nudge away from you as it still seems intent on eating your friends though. But yeah, it is frightened, so it will be
And-
taking penalties.
Also for I don't know if I have, because I know I might have to announce that every time just to make sure. But Quaint will be will be the person in their devoted guardian.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Eight Eyes' turn. Talos has raised
Alright.
the shield action, goes down. And Eight Eyes, what do you do?
I guess I am going to approach the spider, but I am not going to adopt my multi-armed form. So this spider better know what's good because I'm not gonna turn into the destroyer of worlds. One sec. So I approach menacingly.
This is not a very friendly looking spider. You know these kinds of spiders. These spiders are assholes.
Yeah. This is the kind of spider that
These
when
spiders just
presented
eat
with-
people.
Yeah, they provide a bad reputation for spiders, and that there's a lot of emotion going on here. As I gotta give them a good old beat and remind them of good old like modern convention. Make them sign the social contract. I'm going to turn on beast mode.
You also know that the spider does not have like a humanoid intelligence. It is
Well,
a
yeah,
very
yeah.
rudimentary vermin.
Well, yeah, but you know that doesn't change the matter of fact that this guy is an asshole. So
That is true. It is its
give me
nature
one
to be an
moment.
asshole, but it is an asshole nonetheless.
And I guess I will. Like, God, it's been a hot second. Give me a second. Yeah, blurry bliss. There we go.
Press T over the spider to target it.
No, thank you.
There you go.
And then we fucking we blurry. Oh god damn it! Fucking hate that it's broken. All right, 1 second.
No, you just have to make an attack roll twice. Or make 2 attack rolls if you're flurrying. Nice! You indeed take this spider's actions personally, as you...
Stop trying to eat my friend.
Okay, you targeted a dancing light.
Uh,
I'm not sure how, because
I-
I saw that you were targeting the giant trapdoor spider. Luckily, you critted because you rolled a natural 20, so it doesn't matter. You do that blow, but I'm just saying...
I'm pretty sure I saw the ridicule on the spider. What?
I did too, and suddenly you're targeting a dancing light. I don't know why.
Maybe
Weird.
there's a shortcut that changes targets or something.
I might have clicked too fast. It doesn't matter. Okay, and I guess I'll try to follow up since I seem to have a second attack, but I doubt it will hit. But let's see if I can take all my anger, all of my fury, and
Oh, I just killed the
Hey,
dancing
crit
light.
again. Oh, never mind.
It doesn't look like it hit. Oh, I guess I can't
There
tell
we
if I hit or not because I
Um,
don't have it targeted.
yeah, I mean, you could just mouse over and target it again. Here,
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
I hope. Okay, but did that hit?
Unfortunately, no, a 12 does not hit. However, your first attack, you just haul off and you slam your fist into the side of the spider's abdomen, causing a big dent to appear in it as it hisses and rears back, clearly in pain. Kea, is your turn.
Okay. I am going to use Needle of Vengeance, which is a new thing I have. I
Cool,
think I still
cool.
have you targeted. So I can
That makes it so whenever
forbid
it
it.
tries to.
Yeah, whenever it tries to attack Quint specifically, it takes 4 mental damage unless it saves. It makes a will save.
Okay. Does Needle of Vengeance have like a ability,
Here, what I recommend, roll the spell
the
card
spell
there.
card?
Cast. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Okay. So
If you want to keep track of it, Sal's, I recommend just right-clicking
Doesn't-
and making an exempt-4 effect from it.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's when it attacks though. It's not at the end of its turn. Use a.
Well, I just mean so you keep track of it.
Yep, true. That's a good idea. And I'll just. We'll put a purple for mental mind damage, and that will.
No, I mean if you have the token select, you can right-click in chat and just right-click the spell card alert and make an effect out of it.
Oh, really?
That's part of the exempt-4 effects. It's a very nice. module.
Is it working?
I think
Did
I
you-
see it on it.
No, that's the fear effect and the purple.
Oh,
Here, I can see. I just did it with Cecil.
Oh, it was opening up the log or the menu when I right clicked on
Ah.
it.
Yeah. You want to click, right click and click Exemplar.
Well, yeah,
there
no,
you go.
it was opening it up such that I couldn't see it.
Oh.
It wasn't scrolling down. So
Okay.
anyway, all right, good. So yes, anytime that spider now attacks Quint, it will take 4 mental mind damage. Kay, you have an action left. Actually, no, you have
think
2
I
actions left. That was
I
only one
have
action.
2 actions left, and I'm going to use them to do a 2-action heal versus Quint.
Okay, you fire your heal laser into Quint, and he feels much better. Quint, you absorb a bunch of positive energy. Now you feel good,
Yay.
though still a little poisoned. Biblo, it is your turn. Mr.
Biblo's dead.
Beltabler, what will you do?
No, Biblo's here. Biblo's just looking at his character sheet.
Biblo.
people with the little glasses on, the reading glasses on. Just,
Hold on.
what shall I do?
People with reading glasses would be very good.
Would they be really, really small, or would they be like big and make his eyes look enormous?
I like both of those options.
Right.
I typically
little
go with
man.
the opposite of the general style of the person. So large people should have small glasses, and small people should have very large glasses.
Fantastic. I will try to daze the spider
Okay. Days away.
using the power of my mind.
All right,
Oh my
Biblo, you
God.
you press your fingers to your temples and you stare at the spider really hard.
Yep.
And then I presume make a honking noise. The spider
Ah!
fails.
Oh! Finally, the spider's iron will is broken.
Yes.
Yes.
The spider takes 4 mental damage and is if the target critically fails, it is also stunned. So it is not stunned, but it does take a bit of mental damage as you focus in on it and make its brain filled with honking noises. It doesn't understand. It just hates it. Quint, Talos, did you actually hold on to Quint?
Yes.
Okay, Quint, you are currently still grappled. Just by Talos now instead of the giant spider.
Quint is humiliated.
Really?
He feels very bad about how limited he is in this moment. But that is, I mean, there's not much I can do other than like trying to shoot one-handed, but that makes it difficult.
How bad is the negative?
Let's find out.
There, you literally cannot. There's no
Oh,
rules
yeah.
for firing a gun one-handed.
Yep.
Yeah, if a
no,
weapon
that
requires
is
2
true.
hands, you can't really.
It says two. That's fucked up.
Yep. So, yeah. I mean, I could try to take a swing at it again, but, you know. And no, Tombstone, actually on my literal character sheet, I can't change the weapon thing.
On
It's not necessary right now, but I just
I just
for
don't.
later.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, because you already put the archetype there. Okay.
all right. You know, I'm gonna
Not sure.
screw it. We're going in. I miss again. Doesn't work. Oh wait, I'm being held. I can't attack anyways.
You can attack.
Oh,
Okay.
You're just off balance.
okay.
It's not an
Um,
aggressive held, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're being held gently.
All right. Well, then I'll use my one more action.
you have 2 more
Nope.
actions.
Oh, well, then I'll use a third action. Look at that.
That is 21 minutes.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
That's fucked up.
You swing your cane sword wildly at the creature's armored hide. Unfortunately, you find no purchase on it.
Did it give you a choice when you put the dedication in?
Not
So
that
it
I've
should
seen.
have.
It
You
just
might need
it's
to just might need to delete the dedication and put it back in or something
yeah.
because there should be like 2 different choices
Okay.
for like whatever because there's like the agile version and the power version or whatever.
There we go. Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
We want. Okay, I'm
The
good.
giant trapdoor spider is now afraid of Talos, and Talos is holding Quint, so it changes its attention onto the thing that really hurt it last round.
Me with 1 damage.
No. Eight Eyes, it curls around to you and attempts to bite you with its horrible mandibles.
Oh no! Whoa! I've never been bitten by a spider before. Oh.
It
I've
hits
been
you.
myself, you fool.
I'd like to.
Oh, excuse me. Before we do that, Quint, would you please make another fortitude saving throw?
What's it grabbing Quint with?
Nothing.
I was poisoned.
He was poisoned.
Right.
He still has the grab condition though.
Talos is grabbing him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, Quint, you take 5 damage as the poison continues to roil in your system, and you are now clumsy and enfeebled
Oh well.
as the poison continues to course through your system.
Am I gonna just like? Is my heart gonna stop soon?
I mean, if your hit points to drop to 0 from the poison, it could.
Okay.
Um,
It's a bad day, huh?
So basically as I was trying to swing my sword, it got more and more woozy.
mm-hmm.
I kind of stunned,
Yep,
bad.
you're just sort of starting to be wearing down. You feel weak. Your vision swims a little. You're not feeling very well.
Oh my god.
Eight Eyes, you're also not feeling well because you just got bitten by a gigantic spider. It's massive mandibles plunging into you, unless someone wants to do something about it.
I'd like to liberate stuff.
All right, Eight Eyes, you don't have anywhere you can actually step here. The corners of the walls block the diagonals, unfortunately, and the other 2 spaces that you actually could take a step into are occupied by Bibelo and the spider itself. But you do get the damage reduction. So, Talos, if you could just throw the ability card into the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab the one that works in the chat. I get it. It's like,
There you go.
so I'm putting it on my tab. Sucks if they use it.
Rise. And now, Eight Eyes only takes 14 damage from that horrible spider bite instead of the full 20.
Damn.
Thanks to the protective power of Arnulf, god
Arnulf
of
the goat.
shields.
And mace.
And mace. And walls.
Alice Mace DLC incoming soon.
The spider is still frightened, but it will be frightened at the end of its turn. It will be unfrightened. The spider is also going to try and grab Eight Eyes.
Oh, okay. Okay, you go for it. Okay.
He's gonna grab him instead.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No,
I think I have to roll athletics. Which
nope,
is...
you don't have to roll anything. The spider does.
That's for
It
if you're
successfully grapples
Oh, this is
Eight
embarrassing.
Eyes, who is now grabbed. The spider is then going to use its last action to attempt to restrain Eight Eyes that was the wrong button. That should be -5.
Am I getting humbled right now?
Eight Eyes is not yet restrained, so the spider is merely pulled Eight Eyes a bit closer to it. It is holding on to Eight Eyes with its mandibles and its forelegs, and is preparing to try and drag him down into its burrow. Cecil, it's your
Fellas,
turn.
Friends, I know that I don't tend to be one of those particular members of the party that gets really angry, but I'm very much in a position to say I'm justifiably upset and embarrassed. This is not my day right now.
I think you need to get in line for that one.
No, I think this is the worst it's ever been in the history of ever.
Meanwhile, Quint is just like swaying.
Cecil's sword lights on fire.
Okay.
As he stabs it into the giant trapdoor spider.
Very cool. The giant trapdoor spider is indeed hit by your mighty blow, and fire erupts from its wound as you stab it into its thorax. It hisses and screeches. And Kea, you can hear that it is now saying danger, in addition to its other repeated words.
Oh, fun.
Oh, so.
Retreat.
And then I use my last action to stance up
Okay.
into Arcane Cascade. Fire still dancing around my blade.
Cecil looks really cool right now.
Just out of curiosity, that grapple took into account the +2 circumstance bonus, right? When resisting an opponent's attempts to grapple you or swallow you whole. Okay.
I'm not sure what actions is doing.
It's grabbing you. So no.
Does it have a special action unless it restrains someone after? Too?
Well, no, I think that's a. Well, yeah, no, it has a grab ability, but the thing that this is something that Eight Eyes has, right?
Yes, it comes with dedication to wrestling.
Oh, Titan
I
Wrestler.
think it's a Titan wrestling, yeah.
Well, no, that just lets you
That's
grab
for you.
things.
On wrestler dedication, not
Okay.
Titan wrestler.
In addition, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your Fortitude DC when resisting an opponent's attempts to grapple you or swallow you whole. No, that wasn't being taken into account actually. Because your Fortitude DC is base 18. It's 10 plus your Fortitude. So it should have been 20 against that. So actually, and since it succeeded with exactly what it needed to roll, you are actually not grabbed. It is not able to grapple you.
I take back what I said. This has been a delightful day. I'm not humbled at all.
Oh, also you need to make a Fortitude save. I forgot about
All
that.
right, I guess yeah.
Let me
This is just a roulette now.
Yep, there you go. Roll that Fortitude save that I just put in the chat.
Here we go. Oh.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is just that. Okay. All right.
I believe
Oh,
that
okay.
with poisons, that means it goes up 2 steps immediately.
I seem to have humbled myself
I don't recall,
majorly.
and I'm not looking at the rules for
severely.
poisons right now, so we'll just say it goes up 1. But you do get dealt 6 poison damage.
That's fine. That could have been worse.
Talos, it is your turn.
Okay.
Telos will see. Did it pull back more for me?
No, actually, thinking about it, you would not have actually been able to hit it with your shield last time, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it was only one.
It was, yeah, it hasn't really moved.
Yeah. I will go forward and proceed to attack.
All right, punch it. You successfully punch it, slamming the shield into the awful thing.
Yeah.
All right. Your second attack, however, misses.
Give me a second.
But it is now buffeted and looking quite damaged. It is bleeding in several spots, foul ichor dripping onto the ground
I'm
as it
going to
continues
use
its growl.
I'm gonna use free action Professor Spawn for
Oh.
the second hit.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Ah. Okay.
That's unfortunate. And now I get a reroll against you at some point.
Yeah.
Or rather, I can make you reroll a success. Okay. Very good. Eight Eyes. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna grab the spider.
You're going to grab the spider now.
I'm gonna grab the spider. I need to figure out how to do that.
Do you have the
macro for grab set? I don't think so.
well, if you have just the basic action macros, you can
Oh, that's what I did. Yeah. Okay, it's this basic
just open
action
them all up.
macro. And I got. Okay, where are you? Grapple. Here we go. Are you serious?
It is a giant spider. But yes, unfortunately, you try to grapple onto the spider, and it sort of just like keeps pushing you away with its multiple limbs. Unfortunately, you are not able to grab a hold of it, though you give it a good try.
Oh well. I assume that eats up my actions.
That eats up one of your actions.
Biblo, can you attack Rita?
What?
Am I in your way?
No.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna grab. Sorry, I'm not gonna grab. I'm gonna hit.
Okay. Remember that to apply the multiple attack penalty for it.
Yeah.
-5.
Yeah.
Or minus whatever, because okay, yeah, you really don't like the spider. You critically hit it again. Unfortunately, you rolled minimum for
Really
damage.
poor.
But
Yeah.
still, you managed to slam a fist into. After getting frustrated trying to grab its legs, you just decide to slam your fist into one of it, and it would cause it to bend in the middle in a way that's not supposed to, cracking it and causing fluids to ooze from the opposite side as it hisses at you.
Oh yeah, I don't like that I did that. Reminder
Um,
that can happen to me.
you have an action left.
Oh,
Actually, if you were making a flurry of blows, then you could still make a second attack here.
with that, yeah, but this is not gonna go.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
no. Rolling a 2 never helps. You still have an action though.
What? Oh, I guess I don't want to give the spider. I don't think it can fit through here, so I'm just gonna slide over. Oh, I guess I can't do it. Adjacent. Is there no space here?
No,
There
there's
is.
space there. It's just you can't
Do it
move through a
diagonally.
corner, and you unfortunately
Oh,
can't move through a token either. So that
yeah.
the
So I'm
spider
just
is
stuck.
blocking.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just hold that turn. I don't really know what to do for that.
Okay.
It's not like if I know for sure that if I roll another attack, it's just no way. So it's not worth it.
I mean, it's low chances, but you have a 5% chance of rolling a 20 on any given roll.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm just saying that if you have nothing else to use the action for, you might as well. So yeah, you do miss, but you know, always wise not to throw your actions away.
Not waste it. Yeah, fair enough.
Kea, it is your turn.
Okay. Who is the most poisoned person?
Of them all.
Right now, both of them. Technically, Quint is more poisoned, as his poison is further along its track than Eight Eyes is, but Eight Eyes is also poisoned, and they both look pretty
Alright.
poisoned. It's not good.
So I'm going to come over here and remember that I have a fucking antidote and elixirs of life on my person. So since Quint has the most health, I'm going to feed you an antidote. I think that's one action to move, one action to pull it out, and one action to feed it to him. So that's all 3.
Yep, that's correct. Okay. Can you just throw the card for the antidote into the chat?
Let me attempt to do that. Can I do this? Please,
If I
please work. Please be nice. Well, there's the effect.
yeah, that's good enough. Right. There you go. Quint now has better resistance against poison.
Yeah.
It is now Biblow's turn.
Biblo.
How's that spider doing?
It's on its last legs. Forgive the pun.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho.
Give it a kiss.
Yeah, I'll give it a kiss. All right.
Of death.
That's right. I'll just use telekinetic projectile to pick up some loose masonry and throw it right at its eyeballs. For
Okay.
the best. Yeah. I gotta like
Don't
click
forget
on
to
the
target.
thing. Yeah. It's oh, I don't remember what button does it.
T.
Oh, just T by itself. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh yes. Okay. Cool.
Be right back.
Telekinetic
How dare you leave?
projectile.
Most important moment.
We
This
trusted you, Nuva.
This would be a bludgeoning projectile.
Yeah.
He's eating turkey legs. No.
Okay.
Damn. Cover blown.
J'attaque.
Your attack.
Ha 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 ha.
Man, don't mess with the clown.
That's my third nat 20 today.
Roll damage.
Jesus.
Heck yeah.
Kill him.
This thing does not like trackpad at all. The damage.
Kill him dead.
Okay. Doubled to the because of the crit. That's 32 damage as you cause a piece of masonry to go flying towards it and pierce directly into one of its main eyes, plunging deep into its head. It jerks once as its brain is obliterated and collapses to the ground.
Somehow that covers speed blow and goo. Just goo
Jesus.
comes like a
Ow.
fountain. Just directly into
Specifically,
it.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
over 8 eyes.
Yeah. Like a beautiful arc of goo.
Yep, lands directly on Biblow's head. The spider is dead.
All right. Now I'm going to give Eight Eyes an elixir of life, which will give him a +1 item bonus saving throw to poisons for 10 minutes and 1d6 health.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll
Is
this.
that
Let me throw the fortitude save that you need to be rolling into the chat again so that you can, for easy access.
what's it called? Is it treat poison, that thing, right? That you should have?
I should have it, but it says I only have a +1, so I'm just giving them this for now.
Does that apply or oh wait.
It applies as soon as you hit heal. There you
Did I? Oh, I should probably click that. Does a 24 pass?
go. Yes, it do.
I'm going to put Quint down. And
Probably
Awesome.
kind of you. All right, you are no longer grabbed. The poison. All right. Eight Eyes, the poison was at stage 1. You have made your saving throw, and it progresses no further. You feel better. Quint, your poison was at stage 2. I forget if it just goes back to stage 1 or if it is cured entirely. Let me make sure.
Ooh.
As soon as Chrome decides to open. 2E. Afflictions rules. Diseases and poisons are types of affliction.
Now
Okay.
it gives me a
When you
+1.
first you make a saving throw, the first attempt is initial save and affliction usually requires 4 to save, but it's social save, so you're unaffected. Fail to save, so the affliction onset elapses upon you advance to stage 1 of the affliction. On a critical failure, it's after its onset, if you advance to stage. I thought so that you do advance to stage 2 on the critical failure. But whatever. Maximum duration, stages, and afflicted has multiple stages. When you reach a given stage of an affliction, you are subjected to the effects listed for that stage. At the end of the stage is listed in full. You must attempt a new saving throw. On a success, you reduce the stage by 1. Okay. So yes, Quint, you do reduce the stage by 1. Unfortunately, that does mean you do still take a bit of damage this turn from the poison.
Okay.
Let
So do I
me.
need like another fortitude save?
You will in just a second. Let me just deal you the damage first. All right, Quint, you take
Yay.
1 damage from the
Yay.
spider venom, and you can make another fortitude save.
Okay.
Oof. Okay, unfortunately, that does not succeed. So you are
If
back up.
I treat poison, does that stack with the antidote?
The antidote is an item bonus. What is treat bonus? I believe. Versus what is treat poison? Circumstance. Versus
Yes.
antidote, which is item bonus. So yes, they would actually stack.
Okay, so can I,
Well-
during my turn?
Yeah. Yeah. We're not on a turn order right now, anyway. So, your attempt to treat poison, is that just the DC of the poison? That's the DC.
What's treat poison?
I'm looking
I
it up.
don't know.
Against the poison's DC. That's what I thought it was. So unfortunately, that
Yes.
medicine check does not succeed. Although, actually, wait a second. You're not trained in, or rather, you would want to roll nature for that anyway, wouldn't you? Or is that still a medicine check for you?
Let me check my feet. Herbalist dedication.
In the meantime, unfortunately, Quint does go back up to stage. Oops, I dealt it to Kea. Does
Oh
go
my
back up
God,
to
Kea's
stage
dead.
2.
Dead.
Oh my God,
Okay.
Quint, no.
We got it.
So it went to 1, then to 2.
I can use nature
to
instead
one,
of
now to
medicine
2.
to treat wounds. It does
Okay,
not
so
say
not
anything
treat
about
poison.
treat poison.
You can try treating poison again if you want. I don't. It doesn't add a an immunity to it like treat wounds does. So
Okay. Why does it say +1? Stop. Stop. One second. Do I need my mud? Do I need to keep casting mud? Is that
I
what
don't
the
think you
problem
need it
here
for
is?
treat poison.
Mud.
Do I need to keep casting mud?
Poisons are
target
rough
at
in this
least
game.
They're actually
Yeah.
They actually do something. Yeah.
Yeah, 1E is like, unless you were choosing the poisons that specifically are just like, oh, it kills. Then no reason for
Yeah,
it.
unless it is a fail or die, or it has a save or die effect rather, or other than that, it did nothing. The DCs were all very low. In this game, they actually scale a lot better, and yeah, they actually progress through stages rather than just automatically turn off when you pass the save.
It's not listing it as a medicine check. I'm so confused. Just keep rolling without me at this point and I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Make that fortitude save. I'm confused because you rolled it just before.
Yeah, and it...
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, why is this actions for Quinter on alt? What?
Oh, you might have Quint selected. All right, Quint, you go back down to stage 1. You are no longer
Stage 1. Wait, never.
clumsy and
Never mind.
enfeebled.
I can apparently
unfortunately,
only roll a 7.
Does
All
not
right.
succeed again. Quint, make another fortitude save.
God damn it.
Not like
It does
that, bro.
progress up to stage 2. However, at this point, the poison has exhausted itself. You are clumsy and enfeebled for one more round, but then you start to feel better.
Lord, that's very funny.
You're gonna be put on the ass arrest after this.
Kea, you almost poisoned Quint. Okay, there you go. With that resolved, you are left with the corpse of a giant spider and this room.
Did it. We saved the city.
Again, there is a pair of double doors in the northwest corner of the room. A passage to the south is occluded with spider webs leading back towards the entrance. The giant spider now rests upon half in, half out of its burrow. Its trapdoor collapsed partially on top of it.
I think I'll just wait by the entrance.
Yeah, no, probably before it best.
Quit's just gotta kind of sulk off to the back.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want him to be alone?
They,
There's a perfectly good entryway here.
I'm not walking through that.
You have a sword. You can slash them down.
Can I just fly over this hole here and open the door?
Landing on the other side is it's a little precarious, so if you could just make an athletics check. Excuse me, acrobatics check.
You can't like fly in
I'm-
place above the hole.
And she cannot hover, no.
I was gonna hold somebody to the.
Oh, well, you can catch me when I fall, because
Like
there's
she
my
just did.
third one of the day.
I got you.
Yeah, Talos, you are able to catch Kea. You were in place beforehand, and yeah, Kea, you can with your reach and with Kea being able to actually stand in place, Kea, you can open the doors if you so fit, or try to anyway. And you find that they are in fact unlocked. Opening the left door reveals a chamber beyond. The light emanating from Cecil and from the dancing lights, who are currently doing a cha-cha. Let me unwound that one dancing light. You can see a brazier currently lit with a green flame.
Oh.
Well, would you like me to go first? Please?
Yeah, let me open the other door for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
With that open, you can see the second brazier, also lit with a green flame.
Can I just jump
And-
for it?
Make an athletics check. It would not be difficult.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just boom. Yeah.
Yes, you're easily able to make it to the other side.
Okay.
Can I sense aura on the green flamies?
Sure.
Aura.
Oh, they're super magical.
Whoa.
And and the magic on them is necromancy.
Oh.
And you hear a voice sort of eerily echo through the chamber, Talos, as you enter into it. So, my rivals, you've chased me down once again.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's him
Hell
again.
yeah, hell yeah.
This fucker.
I do not know who you are.
What? Your attempts to belittle me will not succeed.
What are you? What is
We have your wallet. Do you want your wallet back? I've been holding on to it for you.
I'll be honest,
Oh,
you're kind of working into my my whole thing here. But
Sorry, continue.
I shall take my wallet from you easily once you are raised as an undead minion by the great necromantic power of my dreadful hand. That sounds better
Whoa.
than spooky hand, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
minions, rise up, strike them down. At this point, the twin flames and the two braziers lift up and fly over into piles of bones on the north side of the room, and light them aflame, causing them to animate and reassemble into two flaming skeletons
Oh my god.
that begin to chitter and advance on you. Oops.
I hate necromancers.
I really
I don't know
not
how. I
write
don't know
this
how
guy's
we're gonna
name
get out of
down.
this one. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one, guys.
Listen,
Ooh, they glow. Look at that.
hopefully in one piece.
Thank you.
Okay? So,
Isn't that cool?
The One Piece.
They
The
go
One Piece is real.
Also,
I'm gonna
Biblo,
make-
do you want to? Were you just?
Yeah.
You want to be
I-
move up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move yourself up.
Oh, okay.
No one
next
else.
character-
Oh shit! I think I'm moving
I'll
8 eyes
move
somehow. My bad.
something.
What is happening?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sal's made it so everybody has ownership of every
You
sheet.
should
my God.
probably have it so Talos is moved forward a little bit, so there is room for Biblo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
I
And
guess
there,
fuck
this
off.
is where our other party member goes. The secret one. Wait,
Oh.
wait, where's Talos?
Did I clone
cool.
Rita, can you
What?
move Biblo's token? Yes, you can. I have selected a extra Biblo
Uh-oh.
that I cannot
That's dangerous.
deselect somehow. It's just, I guess it's just a bug. Yeah, it's just a visual error. It doesn't appear to have any effect on anything, except he's permanently selected, so I can't.
I mean, just refresh the page.
Yeah, I think it might boot all you out, but
No, it won't.
no, that's
Nope.
good to know, and it worked.
As long as you don't close it, yeah.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine.
Who has this guy's name written down? Because apparently I did not write it down.
His
I
name
didn't
is
either.
Cluriel.
Cluriel of the Viridian Flame is what we came up with last time for him. Or what you
BL
came up with, I think.
Cluriel.
Oh, it is Clariel. Maybe I do have that written down.
1 second, let me find
Hmm.
the notes where we came up with names for him. Mostly you.
I just have him as random necromancer child.
About 8 Eyes' age.
Boxing.
No, he's a little bit older than. Well, I mean, you're all around
Yeah.
the same age group, but 8 Eyes is just the youngest. You'd put him in your general age group, except for like Quince being in his 30s, and Biblo
My
was-
notes say adopt a goth, Cluriel the Necromancer, and then Cluriel of the Viridian Flame. Slightly older than 8 Eyes.
Yeah, you would say he's probably around Cecil's age, actually.
No details on Spooky Hand.
Oh yeah, it's a skeleton hand.
He does have a spooky hand,
Yeah,
or a dreadful
spooky
hand,
hand.
as he called it now.
it is now a dreadful hand. I'll
Yes.
make a note.
All right.
8 Eyes. Or not 8 Eyes, Talos. What am I doing? I can't talk.
Yeah.
Kindly roll for initiative.
I will.
Spooky
It is done.
hand.
I need to update my notes.
Ooh, nice initiative. All right, Quint, you're last.
Okay. I'm going to my initiative page, and I'm clicking the button.
Very good.
He did it.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh, whoops, this is the wrong scout. Is it? Ah, should probably begin the encounter. Right? Which skeleton is this? It's this one. Okay. You, Quint, you can hear something moving in towards the room behind you. The dancing lights are still sort of hanging out over the spider, and they provide illumination. You can see the spider webs filling the southernmost passage appear to be moving. Okay, it is your turn.
Good.
Okay. One second. Let me just make note of the web. Well, I can do that after my turn. I have another heal action, and the range on that is 30 feet, and they're definitely within 30 feet. So if I do a 3-action heal, it'll hurt them.
That's true.
So I'm gonna do that.
Blom. Okay. You do successfully get the 2 flaming skeletons in the vast area of your healing emanation.
Nice.
I'm also going to remove the healing emanation.
Okay.
Roll. I'll make these 2 skeleton fortitude saving throws in the meantime, but feel free to roll your healing. Ooh, failure 1. They both fail. And you rolled max healing.
And
So-
don't I get a +1 to heal spells from my staffy thing?
Yeah. Not sure why that wasn't included. Should have been.
Are you not? Did you not have it equipped?
Oh,
I have it equipped. I'm just not using the heal spell from the staff.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
It is supposed to give you
I
a
should.
plus
Yeah, I don't know. It's
1.
weird.
Yep. Don't know why that did not. But luckily, you recalled what it should be. Anyway, damage to you. Damage to you. Plus another -1. -1. And yeah, 8 Eyes and Quint, you both take 8 points of healing.
Done it.
Have you?
Hello, was that applied?
I-
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to have been.
So 8 points, you said?
Yeah.
9, technically.
9, actually, yes.
Okay.
Unless. Yeah, no, you did roll an 8, and yeah, it's only 1d8. I don't know why.
I've done it.
Odd.
Sorry, I've been like coughing.
Okay. The 2 flaming skeletons are blasted back by your sunburst of vital energy. But they quickly right themselves and begin heading towards you, lifting their ancient blades.
Isn't it
Quint.
Cecil's turn?
You continue to hear something from this direction as the spiderwebs billow. It is
What spiderwebs?
the ones that did not burn that are occluding the corridor
Okay.
south. Cecil, it is your turn.
Can I go here? Is the brasher in the way?
You can go around the brazier.
Okay. Just checking to see what kind of movement I need to do. All right. Boop boop.
All right. You are now in face to face with the burning, leering skull of the skeleton.
Let's see here. I enchant I use a spell strike and I make my rapier do bludgeoning somehow. Oh no, I missed though. Damn it.
You attempt to strike the rapier. Your
As I entrap my rapier in bludgeoning force.
Unfortunately, your bludgeoning rapier is not quite so
Wait.
aerodynamic as you're used to,
Wait.
and
I haven't used the hero point.
that's true.
Oh, never
But
mind.
unfortunately, now you really miss.
the illusion of free choice.
Yes, unfortunately, Cecil, you're unable to land a blow with your first strike on the skeleton, and that was a spell strike, right? So that
Yep,
took
that was 2
actions.
actions. Yep.
Alas,
Alas.
the skeleton dodges out of the way with its skeletal dodginess,
Oh no.
and now it's its turn. Actually, no, it's its friend. Its friend is going to detach its head and huck it at Talos.
Amazing.
The skeleton skull screams as it sails through the air. Successfully striking Talos. Despite his bracers and missile deflection.
It probably is that.
I need
Wait.
everybody within 10 feet of Talos to... Oh, actually, no. It has to make a demoralized check against everybody within 10 feet of Talos. Let me roll damage first. All right. Talos, you take 14 damage from the skull as it chomps down on you. Before it falls to the floor and sort of like rattles around there like a wind-up set of teeth. The skeleton then makes a intimidation check against everybody within 10 feet of Talos, so that is everybody. Talos, unfortunately, it succeeded against you. Let's see, against 8 Eyes. Oops, wrong one.
Well, I think it could just be that one roll.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could just use the 23.
Which I think it beats all of us, unfortunately.
That it do. Your will, yeah, nobody has a plus 13 to their will saves right now, right? Highest will save would be Kea, who has a plus 10.
Yeah.
8 Eyes also has a plus 10. So, yes, unfortunately, everyone is somewhat upset over the horrifying skeleton skull flying through the air and biting Talos. And last but not least, the skeleton is blinded because it doesn't have a head right now. It is then going to shamble forward 5 feet and attempt to attack Talos with its rusty blade. Oh!
No, not Talos.
Despite being... Oh, wait, no, it's blind. It has a 50-50 shot of just missing. You're looking for a 2 on this 1d2. The skeleton misses because it cannot see.
Nice.
Its burning friend is going to target Cecil, and is
What if
just...
it didn't, though?
It is. It's gonna...
No!
Okay. It is going to slash down with its burning blade.
I'm going to use my reaction.
That's
I'm really glad I have
The liberating step.
Yep. Cecil, you can take a 5-foot step if you're so inclined.
Grab champion resistance, yeah.
And you get champion's resistance.
Yeah.
I'll go.
They're
Here.
gonna need it. Okay.
Break free of effects, blazing, paralyzing them. Okay, unfortunately, it doesn't apply to Sphere. All right, and now Cecil takes 12 damage.
Yay.
Much better.
Yeah.
The skeleton, however, is not done yet. It's only taken one action. It is going to try and bite Cecil,
Jesus.
but it will miss. And it's going to try and bite Cecil again.
What if it didn't though?
What if it didn't?
You
At the
need to
end,
stop
every
saying
crit.
this. Every single time you do, it's gonna crit.
Okay.
It crit
It
something.
did crit, yeah.
Okay,
You don't
never
want to take
mind,
that
keep saying it.
50-50, man. No, wait, you don't. There's no need to.
It's
Oh,
a
why
50-50
did
shot.
why did it do that? Why didn't it just take a 5-foot step down and flank Cecil with the other one? Dumb. Anyway,
No, it's because
Because
I moved.
skeletons.
Or no, yeah, it could have moved.
with its last
Okay.
action, it could have just shifted to here or to
Yeah.
here
But
rather,
also
but it didn't.
skeletons have
But it's too
no.
late. It messed up.
Yep, it messed up.
Well,
It's a dumb skeleton.
That's a dumb
Yeah,
skeleton.
they have no concept of strategy as they have no brain.
They do not have a brain. It is true. Talos, it is your turn. You're a bit scared. A skeleton just threw a flaming skull at you and it bit you. Oh, also you're on fire.
That is indeed a thing. I'm going to I think I'm going to raise shield.
Okay.
And I'm going to if I goddamn it wouldn't work with it.
Yeah, that's the problem with being big.
Mm.
You can be restricted in your movement.
I'm going to smack the guy in front of me. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna disarm the guy in front of me.
Okay. Sure.
My it is.
If you have your good old macros, it's just yep, there you go.
What? I'd like to use my hero point.
Go right ahead.
I forbid it.
Again.
Okay. You take your shield and you slap the skeleton's sword hard enough that the sword goes flying out of its hand and clatters to the ground. Or
Nice.
actually, no, it does not fly out of its hand and clatter to the ground. That's not what a success on disarm does.
Yeah.
But it does grievously loosen its grip on the blade. So it is now taking a penalty to attack rolls until it resets its grasp on it.
20 misses. Oh man, we're in trouble. That'll be the end of my turn. Yes.
The skeleton remains unharmed. Well, no, it has been harmed by healing, but yeah. Let me just find the disarm macro. Here we go. Nope, that was the ability, and it didn't have it. So let me just disarmed. There we go. Effect disarm. Burp. And okay, Quint, it is your turn. Talos, you take 1 fire damage, and you can roll a recovery check to try and see if it goes out.
Well, I can't really do much over there. I'm gonna try to take a look back at that sound I heard.
I think I took 2 damage.
No, that doesn't apply automatically.
Right.
So yeah, that was what you
What
needed to do.
the fuck?
Uh,
Yeah, fair enough.
Or actually, no, it did apply automatically. What am I doing? Sorry, I saw it apply. Anyway, you're still on fire. Quint, you are worried about what's coming up behind you, yes?
Yes. Gonna go back in the other room, which I guess means I'm gonna make another acrobatics check.
To jump, athletics to jump over the
Athletics.
the chasm, yes.
Okay. Enough.
No. The DC is 15.
Oh my god.
Would you like to spend a hero point?
Yeah. Oops.
I will
I
note
don't want to do
that
that.
if you were not frightened by the flaming skull,
Yep.
you would have passed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gonna.
Hate it when that happens.
Okay, there we go.
You successfully jump over.
And then I guess I'll just kind of try. I know it's like somewhat dark. I'll just try to perceive what's out there.
Sure. Roll perception check. You can see the billowing of the spider webs, and you begin to see a bony hand pushing through them.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna yell for Eight Eyes to come back over on this side and help me watch our back.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is actually. Actually, no. Quint does have an action left.
I mean I guess that's kind of it. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just my sword's at the ready.
Okay.
It he used his last action to really show it out the 8 eyes.
Yeah.
You could say prepare an action to
Yeah.
hit something that
So
comes next to you.
Sure.
You
I'll
cannot.
do
Yeah,
that.
that takes 2 actions.
Oh, that's
Ready
true.
in action as a reaction. Yep.
That's weird. All right. Well, then I don't. I put my sword down at my side calmly.
Although you weren't really searching, you were just taking a glance at the direction of the skeleton. So I won't take an action for that perception check. So if you want to actually have the
And I will prepare an
action prepared.
action.
You're good. 8 Eyes. Anyway, it is your turn.
Okay, so I guess I'm going over to you.
Yeah. That's what I was asking.
Make an
Over
athletics
here.
check to jump over the hole.
Oh, sorry. Watch this. Wait,
1.
1.
You successfully jump over the hole.
Close. That was a 7.
okay, I'm here. What?
Pardon me, a
What?
6.
You two can see the billowing spider webs in this direction.
Oh, I guess we're gonna.
Yeah, there's stuff coming behind us. That's what I said.
Okay, I'm ready.
He's ready.
All right. Do you also prepare an action to hit anything that comes next to you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Ah, you fell for it. You're next to each other. You hit each other now.
I'm sorry, Quinn. You just look different. You're all right.
Biblo, it's your turn.
You lost your left hand, right? I want to make sure that that joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Frightened.
You are frightened. You just saw a flaming skull bite onto your gigantic friend, and then fall to the floor. Now it's chittering.
What does frightened prevent me from doing?
Prevents you from doing nothing, but it does apply a negative to most things.
Oh, I see. Then I'll counter that by giving a positive, by inspiring some courage
Hell yeah.
for me and my friends. Bop.
Okay.
And
Bomb. Okay, don't forget, everybody, take your inspire courage.
Oh yeah, no, I should be.
Inspire courage. And I guess I'll throw another rock at a skeleton because it seemed to do pretty well with the spider.
Yeah, hey.
So, like, why mess with a good thing? This one? Eeyore.
Fwing.
Shablam.
Alright, let me throw its inspire courage on some of these scofflaws so that they don't forget it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, now there's a.
I got it. I was just outside for a second doing something.
Okay, well,
Some days you kill a giant spider, some days you miss a skeleton.
Grab that hero point.
everybody, I'm inspiring you right now. Don't do what I do. Do better.
Don't do
Such a
drugs.
leader. Such a leader.
Okay. And with that, we come to the top of the round where this skeleton coming from the south begins to push through the wall. I'll just take its first move to get to here. Quint, if you would like to make an attack against it.
I don't see it still on my
Oh,
screen.
right, it's stealthed. Whoops.
Ah! You hear some shadow in front of you.
Yeah.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Right.
Okay, you strike the skeleton,
Dang it.
though you forgot to target it.
Not much.
No, unfortunately, you stab right between one of its ribs and do no damage.
Yeah. Didn't think I was gonna be much help, but might as well keep it. Try
It
to do
occurs to you
something.
that your sword cane is a cane and has a solid knob as a head.
I mean, I did think about like using its sheath as like a club, but I didn't think it was gonna be a thing possible.
Why not?
Okay.
That is something. Unfortunately, you're missing a hand.
Yeah, you would now be difficult to put the sheath back on the sword cane.
Okay.
But
Well.
perhaps before moving forward. Anyway, the skeleton does move to right where it is currently, and it is going to attempt to strike Quint with its own rusted blade. It shall strike true. Quint, you shall be dealt 12 damage.
Okay.
It will then take a 5-foot step to here. And with that first turn, we go to Kea. And we will end and begin next
Alright.
week with Kea's turn.
Good. I'm
Okie
tired.
dokie.
As it is now
I'm sleeping.
9:38.
Next time,
Next time.
we all get killed by skeletons.
Yep, angry skeletons.
What a
That
shame.
glow in the dark,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, two of them do. The two that are currently attacking Quint and, or rather, the one that's attacking you and Quint is not on fire. It is just a normal skeleton.
Me when we get killed by skeletons next week.
What a shame.
Okay.
Okay, JC, bye.
I hope you enjoyed being ambushed by a predator, an ambush predator, such as it was.
I nearly died.
Quint,
We need to get 8 Eyes as his arm. Or not 8 Eyes, I mean Quint his arm.
Yeah.
I will take that arm.
Quint could
Sorry,
really use an arm.
I foreshadowed that 8 Eyes is gonna lose his arm.
Slowly, we're going to make it so that 8 Eyes has 8 arms in both forms.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're-
I don't like that one.
I shaped into my multi-armed form. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I heard he was wearing it.
Oh God, Amy just sent me the most heinous thing I've seen in a while. But here I'm gonna post this as a spoiler because it is a cheesecake left under a car seat for months.
Oh no! What do you
Oh,
mean
no.
under a
Yeah.
car seat?
Oh, what do you mean?
Bad.
I mean it is
Oh.
a
No!
mycologist paradise.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh.
It has been. It has not been fully consumed, but it is in the process of being so.
wow!
Oh,
What a-
that's awful.
What
That's
an
the multiple
actual beautiful
species, right?
spread of all living in
No.
harmony on a cheesecake.
No, listen, don't come
Yeah.
with it.
Well, who
Yeah,
knows if
screw-
they're
it's
living in
gross.
harmony? I mean, you can see clearly delineated borders. There could be like violent wars going on in there.
Look at that
Um,
wrinkly little coral, brain coral looking thing. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Man, I'm happy I didn't eat today.
I think it's developing an intelligence.
Yeah, well, actually, one time my roommate in college, he had a coffee maker in our room, and he forgot to clean it for like a few weeks.
That's good.
And I was just cleaning up the apartment. I happened to look at it one day, and it sort of looked like that.
Yeah.
So I let him know that I was getting close to that the civilization that he was raising is getting close to discovering steam power.
does get very moldy in the coffee stuff.
Hmm
Just leave it there. Yeah.
Anywho, I hope you enjoyed today's session. I'm glad that we finally got to play again
Yes.
for an actual full session instead of just a truncated one.
Let's go.
I'm hoping that by next weekend my arm should be fully better. Right now it's feeling pretty good. And I hope you all have a great week.
I'm hoping once we're done with this arc that my arm will be feeling better.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Okay.
see.
Ooh.
How
It's
about you
karma.
arm yourself with some better
I arm myself with
Bars.
and
That's a lot of
then
bars, boys.
I'm gonna do a really cool piston punch. It's gonna look really neat.
You know what you should have done? You should have just stuck your gun into the stump.
Yes.
I would have done that.
What is that
Uh,
Rodriguez something movie? I forgot the name of it. It's like a zombie movie where
Grindhouse.
like the girl puts her leg like her-
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse, yeah, that.
Hey, Sals,
Yes.
and actually anybody who's curious, Amy showed me a fun band, artist group that does basically nothing but like atmospheric music.
Mhm.
Do not think we can use it for anything, but they're fun to listen to.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, hey, that's how I.
It's a good name.
It's great background music. They also have
God of War.
on Spotify they have an album that's specifically styled after late 80s, early 90s horror movies and sound.
Oh, fantastic.
It's great.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can set OBS to not record the audio from. Oh no, then I wouldn't be able to record you guys because your audio is also from Discord.
There are ways to do it. Or no, not with Discord. Yeah, if you're having the music play for Discord, then
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. But okay, yeah, same thing with the Lion in Winter. But yeah, no, I will take a listen. In the
Alright.
meantime, I hope you all have a very good night
No,
Me
goodbye.
too.
until next week,
Right.
where I will eat you with more spiders.
Yes.
More spiders?
More
What?
spiders.
I
More.
sure hope there isn't a skeleton spider.
I mean, it's a dead thing now. There's a necromancer in the house. You could Clariel could just raise the spider. As a
That's not how
zombie
that
spider.
works.
It is exactly how it works, actually.
That doesn't make sense.
Why can't you have a zombie spider? Anyway, have a
Yeah,
good
why
night.
Bye.
can't you?